today we have to talk about some price action here going on inside of Baby Doge. Now, we are down 4% in the last 24 hours, but remember, everything else is down as well. We're also down 12% in the last 14 days. But yeah, if you look over here with Bitcoin and everything is pretty much down for right now. The whole overall crypto market cap down 6.2% in the last 24 hours. So yeah, we're seeing Bitcoin down at 115K now, Ethereum 3,700. We're seeing Solana now at 171. So yeah, we're seeing the pullbacks that we pretty much needed everywhere for this to be, for us to start our next leg up. So I think it's good. I think it's good that we're having this pullback. It's going to help us get the momentum to, continue to rise upwards because nothing just keeps going and going and going. It never stops. So I think it's a good thing that everything has kind of took a step back and pulled back. I also mentioned this about how Bitcoin was going to do this and have this nice pullback for us. And hey, here it is. We have the pullback, and look at it as a buying opportunity, honestly. But anyways, when we pulled back from 115, went all the way down here to about 114.5, and that is a level that I was mentioning below here because you can actually see the support here that we hit before. It was the same exact 114.5, and you see that we hit it again. And this is Bitcoin, by the way, on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. So not only did we hit that again, but you can also see down here on the RSI and on the MACD, we have some selling going on. A lot of selling here on the RSI, but it does look like it wants to curve upwards again and try for another reversal. But remember, it tried to do that all the time, right? Tried to do it here, couldn't really get a reversal, wasn't strong enough, got rejected at the resistance. Tried it again here, couldn't really do it, tried again here, and then now we're about to try it again for this reversal with the RSI. So we're noticing that right now it's really difficult for the RSI to really do much, right? And then we're also seeing the MACD here printing up some green or some red candlesticks, especially after yesterday because we had the Fed meeting, and it was pretty much how everyone expected. We didn't expect interest rate cuts, but yeah, we have red candlesticks here, so we're definitely going to see some more selling coming in for Bitcoin. So personally, I do believe Bitcoin's going to go down a little bit lower from here. I believe it's going to go down to about 112K, somewhere around there, 112 to 111K. And the reason why, well, obviously we've had strong resistance here. We had that for a long time here with, well, not a long time, but we had it since May, all right, from May till July. So that was that's a long time in crypto terms. But look at Baby Doge as well. So definitely had to go over Bitcoin there. But for Baby Doge, we're probably going to end up following Bitcoin a lot as well. So Bitcoin going down to 111K. I mentioned this before, and I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to stick with it. Bitcoin going down to 111K. It's going to end up bringing Baby Doge down to this Fibonacci at about 1100 and possibly even a little lower. We want to see 8Z1. If this hits 8Z1 again, that's another huge buying opportunity for everybody out there if we go all the way back down to 8Z1. And it's such an easy move too, like just getting in at 8Z1 and then like getting out at the next top Fibonacci. You don't even have to wait the whole time. Like a lot of people think like if they're gonna trade Baby Doge, they gotta wait all the way up until it hits a peak and then sell it at the very peak. But you never know when the peak is, so it's best to just get in like at 8Z1 like this, get out at the next Fibonacci, which is right up here at about 1350. That's still a 34% gain. If you would have kept holding it though till about 1627, 1630, you would have had a 62% gain. And then back here when we went up to 2200, you would have had an even bigger gain. But you never know when it's going to stop. So you can never really be 100% sure. So always just take your profits. Now 119, pretty much 120K. The last one we went from 8Z1 all the way up to 8Z2200. And we did that in the time span of about a month. So yeah, that one took a month. And then this one over here, the 62% gain one, took about a little under a month actually. Actually, no, it took about a month. So yeah, they both took about a month to come into play. So the other one was almost like a month and a half for the 119K, 120K, and then for the 62K or 119%, and then the 120%. And then for the 62% one over here, you can see it took about a month. So I think if we hit 8Z1 again, that's going to put a very good opportunity for some people to make some good money. So I would definitely say watch out for that. That'd be easy money if we hit 8Z1. Easy. Now 8Z 1100, 8Z11, that's not as easy of a play because what if we go down to 8Z1, then you got to wait a little bit longer. But it's still a good play. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for that. So yeah, I think all in all, we're in a pretty good spot in the crypto market. Just let things pull back, let them pull off a little bit, and then eventually it's gonna be right back up to creating new all-time highs with Bitcoin. And then altcoin season obviously is coming into play as well. So when that happens, we're going to see a lot more. Now, we talked about the bearish side of things, so let's talk about the bullish side of things. If we were to just start breaking out right now, where exactly are we going to go and how is that going to look? So how that will look is pretty much Bitcoin going up to 130K, like I was mentioning before. I was talking about how 128 to 130K on average we should be able to get there. And then if we're going to get higher than that, 150K, because that's where our Fibonacci is all the way up here, about 152K. But yeah, our Fibonacci is all the way up there. So that is a very important area to watch out for. Now, if our RSI goes ahead and pulls all the way back to the oversold area for the daily chart, by the way, because this is the daily chart. If it goes all the way and pulls all the way down here, that's super bearish. And at the moment, that is what it's doing. It's pulling down, but it's not pulling all the way back. So you can see right here how it's pulling down, but it stopped halfway. And you can see it indicated by here. It topped out here and it stopped down halfway. And now you can see we went up again. And now it's kind of stopping halfway. So if it stops halfway again, like how it did here, it'll probably end up stopping at but before 111K. And then you'll see that next rise upwards, followed by the RSI going up again, getting to its next overbought area, followed by another pullback. So that's kind of what it's seeming like. The next pullback would probably be 118K support, because that's where our major resistance is right now, 118K to 122. The MACD you can also see is selling off a little bit too for the daily chart. So there may be potential for it to continue to rise. It just depends if this RSI stops halfway, kind of like how I did here. Because if it does, we will see a nice trend upwards for Bitcoin, and that would mean for everything else as well. But yeah, this is pretty much all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely do your own research. And remember, you can lose a lot of money trying to trade. So be cautious. Don't put a bunch of money in there. Don't put more than what you're willing to lose. But yeah, this is all I got for you all today. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.